We're talking 5 out of that so-called Magnificent 7 in correction. Is this simply higher rates, or is there more to this story?
Yeah, no, I think there was a lot of activity over the last few weeks. I think in this case you had, the start with the China data out last week, right around July retail sales and the general consumer. And I think what was happening was, in some of these cases, some of these companies, Meta is a great example, right? We think over 10% of their sales is actually coming from China, and so people are baking in that weakness. And then secondarily, I think, as we head into kind of the fall timeframe, you'll get into stronger consumer heading into the holiday and that sort of thing. But I think at the moment there's kind of this late summer malaise, and there were some hedge funds in these stocks that have come out very quickly. So.
All right. So interesting. So I want to hit you with some new data. It's from Investors Business Daily, showing the market value of the so-called Magnificent 7, the names we're talking about,
yeah.
Google, Nvidia, et cetera,
yeah.
has dropped more than $630 billion just in August. $630 billion just in August.
Yeah.
Making up more than 50% of the S&P's loss this month.
Yeah.
We got Nvidia earnings coming up. Does that have the potential to reverse all of this negative downside momentum, or some of those factors you were mentioning, China's weakness, higher rates a lot of people have talked about, is that going to continue to pull down these big tech stocks?
First and foremost, I think, unfortunately, I can't speak for Nvidia. I don't cover the stock, but certainly Nvidia is an AI play, the AI darling of the year. I think that does have the potential. If you have AI exposure or perceived AI exposure, that's certainly a lift, right? So start there. Secondarily, a lot of these stocks in our coverage, namely Google, Meta, Amazon, those are situations where the consumer is obviously driving that. So long as the consumer data continues to be strong,
right,
we'll see what happens. 8% interest rates on mortgages don't help, but we have to see kind of how that flows at this point.
But wasn't it AI driving the entire market? I know you don't cover Nvidia, but if we see a great report from Nvidia, isn't that the sense that this AI trade is still going and maybe these other stocks have more room to run?
Yet to be seen, right?
Yeah.
There's kind of 3 components of AI we see. There's the chips, the semiconductors, right. There's the pipes, which is the cloud vendors, and then there's the application layer. I think the first 2 are pretty well defined and pretty well understood that those are going to benefit from the AI trend. Turns out a lot of people haven't figured out quite what we can do with AI yet on the application side, and so I don't know that there'll be necessarily follow through from that perspective.
Brad, that's a very interesting point. I think a lot of us have gotten so excited about AI, but we don't really know what the transformation is going to be that we're going to see from this emerging technology we're always talking about. So a lot of times we focus on these mega cap tech names. There's also like SMID cap, which is a lot of those names are in your coverage area.
Yep.
When we're talking outside of these Magnificent 7 stocks, what are your top picks when it comes to internet stocks?
Yeah, so Wix is actually a stock we like a lot. It's in the web design space, so if you're a small business looking to build a website, great product, competes against stocks like Squarespace and GoDaddy to some degree. Really undervalued stock, free cash flow story, more of a defensive play in terms of a recurring revenue model. So that's one we like a lot. And actually, I would bring up Zillow at this moment, which seems a little counterintuitive given interest rates. The problem is who doesn't realize that the real estate market is basically at or towards a bottom, right, at this point? And so for Zillow, you've got a market share gain thesis. We think they're actually raising price based on our research in the last few weeks. I think that one could benefit as well.
Great minds think alike. We have the Wix CEO coming on the show tomorrow.
Excellent.
And we have a senior economist from Zillow coming up after you. So you mentioned some of your top picks. Are there any areas of the internet stocks that you would just stay away from? Are some too volatile?
Yeah, I mean, I think, at this point, the consumer is looking very strong. I think, and the cloud is obviously pointing, I think, better from an optimization standpoint into next year. The advertising stocks are ones we are watching, only because advertising spend, particularly on small businesses, has come back a lot over the last year. Recall that when the war broke out last year, inflation, energy costs, that sort of thing, advertisers cut very quickly, and those advertising stocks got hit very quickly. So I think now we're back to sort of fuller levels, and so we're watching that into the holiday.
What names at the trade desk? I mean, what are the names you're talking about when you're mentioning this?
Yeah, I mean, it's all the ad names, and so it's things like, I mean, you certainly point to things like Pinterest and Snap, right? Those are the types of names where they tend to be a little bit more brand focused, a little bit more easy to cut than, say, Meta or Google. Those are the stocks that we struggle with at this point.